we just finished the aquarium. We just beat Matilda. That's really all I want to say. Let's just get right back into it, because I love this game. I miss playing this game, and I really want to get right back into it. All right, tank controls. Let's remember tank controls. Give me a minute here. Hi, Clarissa. Wait, how do I? Oh no. Wait, I forgot everything. It's space. Okay, it is space. Okay. What are you doing, Clarissa? You look a bit dodgy standing in the corner like this. Clarissa says, hee, do I look that suspicious? I figured the Duchess's hotel would be the best place to look for some more dirt on Daryl. Fuck Daryl. Clarissa says, I need something serious, something terrible, something unforgivable that will make Oakley turn his back on Daryl forever. Oh, I think we are committing to breaking them up. Clarissa says, your last attempt to enact our plan didn't go down as well as I had hoped. Oakley has gotten too used to Daryl's shitty behavior. That's when we brought the rat to Oakley's restaurant during the health inspection. The guinea pig, as Daryl said. Clarissa says, it nearly worked, but we need something more substantial. Okay, I figured we would need a second pass on that. Michelle says, I see. Clarissa says, if it's something truly bad, concrete evidence will be most effective. We can't risk any disbelief. Okay. I have a camera, but all the photos I've taken so far are useless. You should have it instead. Okay. Got camera. Clarissa says, you have more liberty to wander around the hotel. Daryl won't suspect anything if he sees you. That makes sense. There were whispers at the bar that Daryl gets Oakley's supplies from the hotel's kitchen. Haven't you ever wondered why so many demons hang out at Oakley's diner? Okay. I actually haven't noticed that, but there are, yeah, you know what? There are some demons at Oakley's diner. I never noticed it before, but yes, that's true. Clarissa says, the camera has only one shot left. Ooh, so make it count. If you find something awful, take a photo and show it to Oakley tomorrow. I better leave before Daryl finds me. Alright, so I think what this means is we're pretty much committing. If we take this picture, we are going to break them up. So we can go back on our decision before. And I'm forgetting who had, so for Lucy, we needed to keep the two of them together, but for Clarissa, we need to break them up. I think we're gonna break them up. I think I'll probably play this a second time, but I think we're gonna break them up this time. Let's talk to the hotel staff and see what they have to say. Hello, hotel staff. Cleaning the rooms for our guests can take so long, especially if there are humans strewn all over the place. Okay. It's Robin! Robin! Robin says, I knew that Daryl was linked to your curse somehow, but I never would have guessed he was the right-hand man of the Duchess. Oh. Well, we kind of knew that by now. Robin says, I couldn't imagine giving an idiot like that any kind of responsibility. He must be a huge liability. Robin says, look, I don't like the guy either, but going out of your way to trip him up just makes you more like him. Don't join the world of trickery. You'll eventually find yourself on the wrong end of the stick. Just saying. Shit. Terrible ideas aside, let's make sure we get what we came here for. Let's focus. Try and eke out some info on the next victim. Have a look around. You might be able to get info straight from the Duchess, if you're lucky. I might have a look for a bite to eat while we're here. Ew, Robin. Michelle asks, are you safe here? Robin's, yeah, that's weird. Like, why is Robin here? Shouldn't Robin be, like, getting, like, attacked or something? No, Robin's a demon. So Robin should be safe. Robin says, it's not so easy for me to poke around in the Duchess's business here without raising some eyebrows, but I'll be alright. Anything else? Okay, we can ask some questions. Let's get some lore out. I do kind of want to ask about the relic first. I don't know if the order of these matters, but we'll ask about the relic. Robin says, I've not had any luck finding it. I'm guessing it's locked away somewhere tricky to get into. Okay. I'm not able to easily explore all the hotel, but I can sense it's here. All right, so we're probably gonna have to find it for Robin. A relic like that has a certain feeling to it and can't be ignored. I think there's a good reason you don't catch many demons on the same floor as the victim hall. Anything else? Let's ask about, have you seen the Duchess? Because I think we were gonna have to find the Duchess eventually. Robin says, thankfully not. The two of us wouldn't get on so well. Okay, and then the last question is, the next victim? Robin says, you'd probably have better luck getting intel here than me, since you'll be seen as harmless. Okay. All right. Thanks, Robin. Just try and keep your cool, all right? All right, Robin. I'll be cool as a cucumber. We probably have some dialogue with, who is this? Who is this? Is this the, oh, this is the, like the demon that was like running the dinner or something in the like the ballroom. Hotel manager, right? Hotel manager says, another night and another victim confession takes place. This event tends to be one of our most popular. Victim confession? We don't know what that means yet. Watching live torture really livens the place up and piques the appetite. Oof. Okay, let's ask about the kitchen. Daryl has restricted access to the kitchen in the hopes of making it more efficient. It's worked somewhat. He won't even let me pass into the kitchen. You'll have to ask him yourself. It's in the hallway, through the door next to the reception desk. Yeah, we know where the kitchen is actually, because we know where Chef Armando is. Chef Armando's right outside of it. Hotel manager asks us, "Is there something else I might help you with?" Let's ask about the other victims. Michelle asks, "Where does the Duchess keep their victims?" Oof, this could be a dangerous question to ask. The hotel manager says, "In their rooms, until they're called out for their love confession, which they will usually fail." Michelle asks, "Do you know where any of the doors lead to?" The hotel manager responds, "I might be the manager, but the Duchess's victims are none of my business. Even if they were, I wouldn't tell you." Okay. Hotel manager says, "I'm rather busy, so if you don't mind." All right, fine. Okay, so we can talk to Daryl. I think Daryl's gonna move things along. We can talk to. I don't think these. I love this. And then this is them when they're pretending to be humans. So cute. Cerberus says, "Ugh, we've been here for hours. This is no way to start a holiday." Oh, they're on holiday. Look at all their bags. "We heard the service here was going downhill, but we had no idea things were this bad. This is definitely all Daryl's fault." I thought these were Daryl's, like, yes men. Right? Michelle and I are always on the same page. Michelle asks, "Is it a good idea to talk about your boss like that when he might be around to overhear?" Daryl's right behind us. Cerberus says, Cerberus says, "We're on holiday, babe. He's not our boss and we're off the clock." Ew, don't call us babe. Michelle asks, "Have you seen other victims in town before?" Cerberus says, why would I bother talking about work while on vacation? Get lost." We could probably have a different conversation with them if they are like humans. Cerberus now says, as a human, "Vacation hour starts now. Us bad boys are ready to paint the town red." Ugh. I wish I didn't ask that. All right, let's see what Tad has to. We can sell some stuff to Tad, right? I think we got some artifacts from the aquarium, right? Tad asks, "Do you have anything of note, my new friend?" Let's sell some artifacts. A delectable choice. Let's do the third eye stun. Oh yeah, that third eye stun plus is very popular. It's yours for 18 yowzas. All right, we're doing it. And we can't buy this. All right, I guess. Oh. Let's go sell the hot sauce to Chef Armando. Before we talk to Daryl, let's do that. Let's talk to the hotel staff here, see if we have any new information. Receptionist says, "Hello, Michelle. Are you enjoying the hotel yet?" Okay, let's ask some questions. Okay, good. I thought this was gonna be like a one-off conversation, but it looks like there's some more stuff to say or to hear. Let's ask about the other victims. Receptionist says, "Sorry, all information on the resident guests is confidential. We try to discourage letting them mix with each other. Can I help you with anything else? Let's ask. Let's just say, I want to go home. Receptionist says, you really ought to use the door that leads to your room. It would be your fastest way to get there. You'd better see the Duchess if you want to open your room door. Okay. Let's ask about the kitchen. Okay. Receptionist says, Daryl has restricted the access to the kitchen, so you'll need to speak to him if you want to get in there. It's in the hall that leads to the dining room. Okay. Yeah, we already know. All right, let's leave. Receptionist says, enjoy your stay. Enjoy your torture. I forget the name of the jester, like Dan or something, like Jester Dan or Jester Pete or some corny ass name. I can't remember. Sorry if anyone's named Dan or Pete. Daryl says, what do you mean it's not good enough? I'm busting my ass here. What more could you want? Fucking Daryl. Jester Dan. Jester Dan says, the Duchess is indeed crazy about the pain au chocolat. But it's not enough. You need to do better. Okay. If Daryl kidnapped Violet, oh, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad at Daryl. Jester Dan says, kind of maniacally, sort yourself out, Daryl, or the Duchess will sort you out for yourself. Wait. Sort out. If Daryl sorts out, then the Duchess. I think I got it. The Duchess will sort you out if you don't sort you out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a show to put on in the dining hall. Daryl says, piss off. Jester Dan, what a goofball. All right, I don't think there's anything else to explore here. We maybe could have checked the doors again. And there's a party that wants to do that, but let's keep moving. Hotel staff says, if I wasn't forced to work here, I'd spend all my time in the dining room. Chef Armando's cooking is unbeatable. Let's go talk to Chef Armando. Chef Armando should be right here, right? No, where's Chef Armando? Daryl. Daryl's guinea pig. Oh. I mean, I hate rats and mice and most rodents, but that is fucking cute the way they animated it. Look. Alright, well, before we talk to Daryl, I want to see if we can find Chef Armando, because we need, oh no. Jester Dan says, and here we go. Ta-da! I call that one the Dance of Ecstasy. The Duchess has nothing to say. Dan. Jester Dan says, okay. Now for our main events. For all you wonderful, wonderful creatures. That's right. You guessed it. It's time for You Better Fall in Love with Me Quick, or you'll regret your decisions for the next year and 4 months. Oh no. They are fucked. Our contestant tonight is room 357. Sorry, room 367. I don't have my glasses on. Say hi, room 367. Room 367 says, hi. Jester Dan says, are you ready? Tonight's question is... The Duchess asks, do you love me? With a glass of wine and some pain au chocolat in front of them. Room 367 says, I do. I love you. The Duchess says she's lying. Grind her. Ooh. Oh boy. Jester Dan says, there we have it. Love is not in the air tonight. Join us again next week when we have room 572 on stage. Oh my, I wonder how that's gonna go. Well, we're not room 572, so that's good. Jinkies. Okay, I do not want to talk to the Dutch. Look at the hotel staff just cleaning up. Jester Dan just standing there proudly. I don't want to talk to the Duchess because I don't want to advance the story right now. I want to go to Chef Armando really badly. Okay, so something I thought of when I was editing this last time is if we look at this right now when I was like, wait, are we turning into a demon or something earlier? Because when we look at the food, if we're not in third eye, Michelle says, there are various unrecognizable dishes on the table. They smell delicious. Use third eye, and this is what I didn't do last time, but when I was editing, I was like, oh my God, I should have done this. Michelle this time says, there are various dishes on dirty plates. They smell terrible. I love it. I love it. All right, so let's talk to hotel staff. Hotel staff says, dance performances can be lacking, but at least the segments with the victims are entertaining enough. Oh, it's our friend from, oh God. It's our friend from Daryl's Diner. I'm sorry, Oakley's Diner. Yeah, it's Ravenous Demon, same one from before. They say, the entertainment here doesn't interest me one bit. All I care about is food. I'll go wherever there's a good carcass to consume. Okay. Who's this? Oh, is this the... Oh, is this, this is, Creed? I think? Postman Creed. Michelle! How's it going? Yeah, let's get as much information as we can. Let's ask about other victims. Postman Creed says, I wouldn't know nothing about any of that. The Duchess's affairs are none of me business. I plan to keep it that way, if you know what I mean. Anything else? Let's ask about the hotel. Michelle asks, are you enjoying yourself at the hotel? And Creed says, of course. They got some of the best scrub you'll find this side of London. I've been well relaxed. I'm even able to watch my favorite show, Dying Petals, for once. Michelle says, the current twist between Epiphany Oxblood and Canary Rouge. Postman Creed says, shh, I ain't caught up to the latest episode. Don't spoil it for me. Anything else? We're all set. Postman Creed says, now if you'll excuse me, I've got some more grub to eat. I need to take advantage of the all-you-can-eat buffet. Postman Creed is such a goofball. All right, so now here's the vacationing, the vacationing demons. Man, when I fight these two, they stink, but they're adorable when they're in a dress and a top hat. Demon in a Hat says, it's been such a dream staying at the hotel. I can't remember the last time I felt like a conscious being. I feel different here. Demon in Dress says, we don't often spend time together like this. It's been magical. Michelle asks, have you ever been on the floor with all the victims? Do you know where any of these doors lead to? Demon in Dress says, the victim corridor was part of the hotel tour, but we weren't allowed to stay for long. Sorry, dear. Look at them being sweet to us when just the last episode they were trying to murder us. Okay, I really don't want to miss Chef Armando. All right, I guess we gotta talk to Daryl to get into the kitchen. Daryl says, if it ain't her royal deadness. Daryl, come on, I'm getting tired of you. Like I said before, I feel like Daryl at the end of the game is probably gonna be like, we're probably gonna have sympathy for Daryl, or Daryl's been cursed, so like, you know, but Daryl's done some fucked up shit. So this run, we're gonna just like be awful to Daryl, because fuck Daryl at this point. Daryl's been such an ass and continues to be an ass, and I get Daryl's going through some shit, but that doesn't make it okay to do the shit Daryl's done. I need to keep telling myself that. Michelle says, Daryl. Daryl says, I can't believe the Duchess is still lighting a fire under my ass. Admittedly, I'd probably do a better job if Oakley was happier. When Oakley's unhappy, it's all I can think about. I can't focus on work. Aha. So, Clarissa was totally right. If they break up, if Oakley's mad at Daryl, Daryl's fucked. So one more shot. That camera probably should ruin it. Daryl says, I don't want to lose Oakley. He makes me a better person. Ah! Piss! I almost forgot! It's all gone wrong. Why did I even bother with that stupid plan? I'll have to take a couple of fingers off you for this. Michelle says, I'll need my fingers if you want my help to fix this, you fool. Daryl says, the only thing you'll be helping are the fishes as they devour your carcass in the deep, dark, lonely sea. Fucking Daryl. They're hungry, Michelle. I want to feed them. Punch Daryl? Punch Daryl? Punch Daryl. I'm gonna go with the first punch Daryl. It's more direct. Erg, says Daryl. Thanks. I needed that. I was spiraling a bit there. That wouldn't have been any good for Mimi to see. That's part of the Duchess's name, isn't it? Oh fuck, no. That's damn it, it's not. Daryl says, Mimi is what I'm calling our new baby hamster. Hamster. Yeah, it's a hamster, Daryl. Rat, says Michelle. Michelle every time just rat. Daryl says, Mimi is short for Michelle. I thought I remember you in my own way. After you R.I.P. forever. What do I do now? Oakley is furious. There has to be some way to make it up to him. Michelle says, you'll come up with something if you stop babbling like a baby first. Daryl, what does your man want? What does he really, really want? Daryl says, Yeah, I got it. Violet the baker was stealing Oakley's morning customers. Amazing pain au chocolat. Not even I can deny it. Oakley's been hoping to get the edge on the competition. If he had access to that recipe, he'd love me forever. Daryl says, I want to steal it, but the Duchess has fallen hard for those pain au chocolat. If that recipe goes missing, everyone will lose their heads, starting with me. The recipe is in the kitchen. I'll let you in. If you can find a way to get a copy of the recipe, then you could give that to Oakley for me. I'm serious about fixing things this time. If you do this for me, I'll give you anything you want. What the fuck does Daryl have for us, though? I want you to go away. Michelle says, the Duchess's true name. Okay. Shit. Daryl says, what? Michelle says, I know you have half of it. Daryl asks, what good is half of their name going to do you? Michelle says, that doesn't concern you. Daryl says, fine. Help me fix my relationship with Oakley, and I can give you that. Get a copy of that recipe and bring it to Oakley tomorrow on my behalf. I got business to deal with elsewhere. Don't fuck this up. This game's killing me. Violet, you look sad. Alright, I want to kind of talk to Chef Armando. I've been like dying to give Chef Armando this hot sauce so we can go buy another upgrade. Let's just talk first, even though I think I know what I think I know what Chef Armando's gonna say. Little lamb chop, have you brought a highly important ingredient Chef Armando desires? Little lamb chop is so cute, but also so kind of mean because Chef Armando's definitely just talking to us like we're meat. Chef Armando still requires Something flaming hot and spicy. Something yeasty and bubbly. Find these, and Chef Armando's kitchen will be rid of this dreadful human assistant, and you shall be rewarded in full. All right, so we do have hot sauce. I'm assuming the other thing is gonna be beer. The label says hot as hell. I bet it bites back like a demon. Here you go. Chef Armando is pleased. Chef Armando would reward you with 20 yowzas for this ingredient. Let's go. Do you want Chef Armando to take the hot sauce? Yes. Lovely. Chef Armando says, the heat, the pain, the flames. This will bring a nostalgic yet hellish comfort to our guests. How you have secured such an item perplexes Chef Armando, but you have achieved it nonetheless. Sold hot sauce for 20 yowzas. As promised, Chef Armando rewards. Listen, little lamb chop. If you could bring Chef Armando what is left on the shopping list, his purse of yowzas will open yet again. When Chef Armando's condiment collection is complete, Chef Armando will create new culinary delights for the Duchess, and the kitchen can be rid of this dreadful human baker. Dreadful human baker? Wait. We can free Violet? I want to free Violet. I love Violet. Violet's so adorable. I'm just looking around. I feel like I just saw like a... Wait, do I talk to this thing? Not talk to, do I act... Is that what Daryl has been putting in Oakley's deliveries? There has to be a way to show him. Words wouldn't be enough. Take a picture. What's this thing? Wait, what is this thing? This green thing? This hat? Oh. Meaning like that's a human leg maybe, or arm and a hat. So I think I take a picture right here. I'm gonna do this and use the camera. There's one shot left on the film. Should I take a photo of the dubious meat? Let's take a photo. And I'm trying to think of what this is gonna do. Maybe I'm overthinking. Let's just play. Use camera. Got meat photo. Gross. I should have known Daryl would be doing something like this. Those poor people. In poor Oakley. Very true. Meat mania. Was it meat mania? Yeah, meat mania. Gross. Violet. You look so sad. You're always so happy. You look miserable. I love you, Violet. Violet says, have they finally brought in a second prisoner to help in the kitchen? Oh, look at poor Violet. Michelle says, no, sorry. Violet says, oh, so dejected. I've been trapped here by that walking, talking, banana-looking guy. I don't even know his name. I can't even remember how I got here. Michelle says, sounds like Daryl. Are you okay? Violet says, it's all such a blur. I'm not even sure I know what okay means anymore. You should go before you get trapped here too. I've seen some things. Things people should never see. Michelle asks, what's going on here? Violet says, Banana Boy ships these boxes to businesses outside the hotel. I don't know where. I'm just forced to process the bodies and pack the meat. And make pain au chocolat. I've probably been pronouncing that wrong the whole time. I apologize. It's not easy working in a dingy place like this, but I make do. I have to. I have to make everything so quickly that I don't have time to rinse the blood off my hands before preparing the pain au chocolat. I better get back to work. Urk, says Michelle. Sorry to bother you. Violet, Violet, I want to save you. I remember when you were so happy and you're playing with your hair all the time. You look so... Oh. Oh, there's a chain. No, there's a chain. Oh. So that's probably why the Duchess likes the pain au chocolat so much, because there's blood in it. All right, let's read this. Oh, it's the recipe. This pain au chocolat recipe sure sounds good. Wait, can I take it? Aren't I supposed to take it? Wait, why can't I take it? Okay, I guess I can't take it for some reason. Wait, or maybe I just like learned it or something. I don't know. That's weird. I feel like I'm missing something in here. Hold on, let me just explore for a second. Okay. Violet. All right. These are the advertise. That's the advertisement for Creed. We didn't talk to the Duchess yet. I guess we go there next. I don't know what this is gonna, I'm assuming this is gonna progress the story, so I wanted to check absolutely everything we could first. The Duchess says, "It's good to see you again, Michelle. I've been thinking about you every hour on the hour. We have not had as much time together as I would like. We should make more of an effort to be in each other's company. I suppose now is as good a time as any." Okay. What do I say? What do I ask? Sometimes when you ask these things, you only get to choose one. That's why I'm always like fussing over these so much. We can say to the Duchess, "You don't seem well." I don't know what that's going to do for us. We can ask about other victims, which is what we've been kind of trying to figure out this whole time. Or we can say, "You'll never compare to the love I once had." Oh, that could be dangerous though. I'm going to ask about the other victims. Michelle says, "You already have hundreds of victims. What makes me different?" The Duchess says, "They don't engage with me as you do. One candidate seemed promising, but she only had interest in acquiring the vision." Michelle asks, "What happened to her? Where is she now?" The Duchess says, "She has entombed herself in the depths, near the threshold of the underworld in here." "I'll never visit her again, especially after she stole one of the keys to my room. Such a key is not easy to replace." Oh, interesting. "She can rot in solitude for eternity. This is the kind of trouble humans get into when they play around in my world." Keep talking. I'm enjoying this. Alright. I'm gonna say you'll never compare to... Michelle's gonna say you'll never compare to the love I once had. The Duchess says, "I don't need to be compared to anyone. I need love, and you will give it to me." Michelle says, "I'll give you what you deserve. Someone needs to stop you." Oh, wow. The Duchess says, "Things work differently here than they do in the world you're used to. There's a price to pay for everything. You can take your shot at me, Michelle. You will regret it." Michelle says, "Your empty threats won't make me back down. You're scared, and you always have been. It's why you hide in this dumpster fire of a hotel." Damn, Michelle, let's go. "The most ironic part being that my true love will come running back into my arms once you're dealt with. Kind of funny, isn't it?" The Duchess says, "This is oddly more entertaining than the show. Even if I already know how it ends." Keep talking. I'm enjoying this. I love the fucking dialogue in this game. It's so well written. Oh my god, sorry. I can't stop saying it. I can't stop saying it. Y'all are probably sick. Y'all are probably sick of it by now, but I can't stop. It's just so good. It's so good. Michelle's gonna say, "You don't seem well." The Duchess says, "I'm fine. It's very polite of you to ask." Michelle says, "You seem sad. None of this looks like it's working for you." Ooh, shit. Duchess says, "If only you could have seen me before. Things were so different years ago. So much worse. I have my empire now. I am on a quest to find love. All commendable things." Michelle asks, "Do you think love will fix you?" And the Duchess replies, "I know it will. Just as you know it would fix you too. All of this could be ours together if you would only accept my hand. Does that not appeal to you? Even a tiny bit?" Michelle says, "I don't want to be stuck in your fantasy land. Look around. There's not a whole lot this place has going for it." The Duchess says, our worlds being different does not make mine a fantasy. It only means you are not part of it. Not yet. It's up to you to decide whether you want to see more than what is in front of you. I am simply encouraging you to do so. Keep talking. I'm enjoying this. Alright, that's it. That's it for the dialogue. I love this. I love this game. Michelle says, I need to go. And the Duchess says, what a shame. You intrigue me. Let's have dinner together. I want to stare into those large human eyes for several hours on end. That is what you humans do, is it not? Tomorrow night, you can come here. It will be brilliant. Michelle says, I'm working the late shift tomorrow. I intend on surviving this whole ordeal, so I need to keep that job. I won't be able to make it. The Duchess says, don't worry, I'll sort it. Uh-oh. Find something nice to wear. I like my darlings to dress well. I'll reopen my door to your bedroom. I recommend you use this to return home. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go home. Duchess says, you'll need all the rest you can get. Alright. Tad's asking, do you have anything of note, my new friend? Alright, let's sell that, wait. No, we don't have anything to sell. But we have more Yauzas. That's right, my bad. Excuse me. We can buy one more upgrade, probably. 48 Yauzas. Ooh, we can up our third eye stun, or we can up our... I think it's gotta be shotgun damage. We already buffed the pistol damage as much as it goes. Alright, let's take the shotgun buff. Oh yeah! That shotgun damage is very popular. It's yours for 30 Yauzas. This will also leave us with, I think, 18 left. I forgot how many we actually had. So we can probably get another one later after we sell some stuff or find some more Yauzas or whatever. Ted says, what a fine taste you got. Alright. I hope to see you again, my friend. Alright, bye Ted. I like you. Ted, you're cool. Lucy, hello. Let's save. Sure thing, sweetness. Let's save over our original save. Alright, let's see. Where is... I think we're all the way at the... Let's talk to Massive Eyesore. Can we talk to Massive Eyesore? Ugh. Massive Eyesore says, you've got some nerve coming in here. Are you going to attack me in my own room too? Yeah, fuck you, Massive Eyesore. Michelle says, no, nothing of the sort. Will you forgive me? Why? Wait, why would Michelle want Massive Eyesore? This is the first time I don't know where Michelle's going. Massive Eyesore says, I simply want you out of my way. If you step aside, perhaps I would. Step aside? Massive Eyesore, wait, Massive Eyesore's motivations. Massive Eyesore wants to be tortured more because Massive Eyesore is in such a horrible state of mind that that's the only way that they feel like anything positive. I don't even know if it's pleasure. They just feel something. And currently we're the Duchess's favorite victim. So Massive Eyesore is kind of like wants more torture and we're in the way of that. So us stepping aside is us getting away, which is what we want. So do we have the same goal right now? Michelle says, if I break the curse, does that break it for all the victims? Massive Eyesore says no. Michelle says, yeah, then what do you gain by trying to ruin my escape? Massive Eyesore says, if you break your curse, you'll be the one that got away, the very first. Oh. You'll put the Duchess in a crisis. They might dwell on it for years, or worse, decades. I can't even bear to imagine it. How will I get my much-needed torture? You should leave. What more do you want? Okay, let's get a little bit more info out of Massive Eyesore if we can. Let's ask about other victims. Massive Eyesore says, I know what you're up to. I've been watching you, Michelle. Even when you don't realize it. Gross, says Michelle. If you think I'm going to help you defeat the Duchess, then you are a fool's fool. You'll get nothing out of me. Any torture you could come up with would be no match to the Duchess's craft. Let's ask about the Duchess. Massive Eyesore says, there isn't more to know. They've been in search of love since the beginning of time, way before human marked the earth with their perpetual stench. Michelle asks, why haven't they ever been successful? Massive Eyesore says, they want to find love and for things to remain unchanged. You see, love has an effect on all things, and more so on us Celestials. To find love would mean that they would have to leave this world and all power that comes with it behind. I need the Duchess to be part of my world. I need my torture, Michelle. Everything should stay the same forever. Michelle asks, what do they like besides torture? Massive Eyesore says, pain au chocolat. Absolutely obsessed with them at the moment. Are we done here? I wouldn't want the Duchess to walk in on us like this and skip my torture routine. What more do you want? Oh, there is one more question. We want to ask Massive Eyesore, what do you know about Daryl? Massive Eyesore says, you mean the shirtless fool that looks like a banana? Michelle says, with the face only a mother could love. Oh, Michelle. Massive Eyesore says, if you could find a way to get rid of him, I'd almost resign myself to helping you. Michelle asks, do you have any dirt on him? Massive Eyesore says, I don't know if you'd find any more dirt on him than anyone else around here, nor do I place dirt on anyone. You could perhaps throw dirt onto him yourself. Michelle says, not that. You know, something he could get in trouble for. In the human world, something a loved one might shy away from. Massive Eyesore says, he tends to act a bit suspicious in the hall to the dining area. Okay, we already know this, I think. I can't stand watching the guy. He's been grabbing victims for the Duchess left and right, taking more time away from my torture. Now I'm relegated to the dregs of the torture regime, an absolute pittance of attention. What more do you want? Nothing. We're done with you, Massive Eyesore. Honestly, we already had most of this shit figured out. Massive Eyesore says, great. Can you leave now? If the Duchess does make a surprise visit, I don't want you stealing the show. Not a fan. Not a fan. Just curious. What is this like again? Alright, let's head back home. Oh, Robin! Robin! Just because I'm gonna check over here real quick. Oh, what's this? Oh, I think we've seen this before. The door is locked. I can't get in without a key. Didn't we get a gold key a while ago? Or did we already use that? No, that I'm thinking of the church. That's from like 3 or 4 episodes ago. Well, this is I think this is actually on YouTube. This is gonna be the 5th episode, but this is our 4th stream. Alright, let's talk to Robin. Robin asks, any luck with your investigation? Michelle says, the Duchess mentioned one of the victims being somewhere between the threshold of the underworld and here. Very cryptic stuff. Apparently this victim wanted the curse. Ha, says Robin. I wonder why it didn't work out between them. Michelle says, she got caught stealing a key from the Duchess. The Duchess wasn't very pleased, as you would imagine. A key, asks Robin? Interesting. I noticed that this floor has a weird feeling to it. It has the same je ne sais quoi I felt at the station where the Heartbreaker was stored. It's as I suspected. This floor is usually empty, and staying here long enough would make a demon queasy. It's strongest outside the Duchess's room. Sorry. Oh, this is the Duchess's room. Okay. That must be where Benedict's signal is coming from. I just tried breaking in, but no luck. Okay, we'll get this key. Robin says, I've exhausted all I can do here for now. Let's catch up with Benedict at the church tomorrow. We can figure out our next move then. You should get some sleep. See you later. Bye, Robin. Door to my bedroom. The Duchess has unlocked it. I can go home now. Yeah, let's go home. We've already done absolutely everything. Let's end the free roam. What an intense day. Honestly, I know I gush over this game every time I play it, but something about the apartment just feels so like warm and cozy and home and just like I like feel like I'm home. You know what I mean? I guess we go to bed. Should I sleep? Let's go to sleep. Time to rest.